Every parent wants the best for their children, for them to be happy and to achieve their potential. Your child's ability to learn and grow plays a major part in their ability to reach these goals. Unfortunately for many children, learning is anything but easy. I want to introduce you to a truly revolutionary training program that helps to make learning easier. It is called PACE, Processing and Cognitive Enhancement. As a concerned parent, you have seen that some children simply have difficulty learning. For the student who has limited attention, poor memory, who works slowly, or has persistent difficulty grasping material, the road to successful learning is confusing, frustrating, and often ends in failure. What happens when additional time and personal tutoring are unable to address the fundamental issues underlying the student's lack of progress? In the next few minutes, this video will present to you a powerful tool you can use to help your child move toward a lifetime of successful learning. PACE is truly innovative. It is designed to address a wide range of learning challenges. PACE promotes academic achievement by strengthening your child's underlying learning skills. These processing and retention skills are vital for easy, fast, fun learning. The PACE program is direct and effective. In only 12 short weeks, your student will experience a significant and lasting improvement in the areas of attention, short and long-term memory, visual and auditory processing, comprehension, logic and reasoning. PACE students see an average gain in cognitive skills of 3.6 years. The partnership between PACE, your learning professional, and you will produce a lifetime of positive results. Successful completion of the PACE program will have a powerful impact on your child's future education, self-esteem, and earning potential. The fact that you are viewing this video means you have chosen a learning professional who has the tools, the support, and the program to help families like yours. The combined teamwork of a qualified learning professional and a committed parent will have a powerful impact in the life of a willing student. PACE is the result of 17 years of development, research, and clinical experience. It was developed by a small team of passionate, dedicated doctors and educators. In its early model, PACE and its predecessor were offered as a doctors-only pilot program. This was its initial proving ground. Based on outstanding initial results, PACE was further refined, expanded, and then released to a network of private tutors and providers, as well as to a limited number of learning centers. Those early providers and their 10,000 plus students experienced positive, consistent results. Their success paved the way for nationwide access to the PACE program, and it is now available to you. The history of PACE is exciting, but its future promises to be revolutionary. Consider the following facts. PACE students realize a 3.6-year average gain in previously deficient skills within 3 months. Students tested 1 year after completing the program show a 98.7% retention rate. Students completing PACE and the related reading program, Master the Code, average over 4 years gain in reading and spelling skills within 3 months, and many experience a 7 or more year gain. Students struggling with letter reversal, a common problem in slow readers, experience a cure rate of 87%. Although PACE was not originally designed to improve IQ, students with an IQ score testing at under 100 gain an average of 28.2 points in 3 months. When their initial IQ score is over 100, the average gain is 9.9 points. It is important to note that these results are not based on a small sample study. Thousands of students from a wide range of age, gender, economic and geographical backgrounds document the success of the PACE program. And now your child can begin to enjoy results such as these in just 12 short weeks. Listen to these comments about the impact of the PACE program.
PACE is a program that we have been thrilled to be able to use because it hits such a cross-section of our students with learning and emotional difficulties. I think one of my favorite anecdotes here about PACE involves a student who was a sophomore in high school, very athletic, pitcher on the baseball team, on and on. He did not want to come for academic tutoring, let alone cognitive training, although he had been identified with massive learning disabilities before school as a 4-year-old. However, after about a month's time on PACE, he could hardly wait to get there, and we honestly had fun with our sessions. He was reading for the first time in his life, and when he took the post-test, great big guy, he had tears in his eyes, and because he knew he'd done so well. And he said to me, "I'm not really stupid, am I?"
I have a son who's 8 years old. He's in 3rd grade in a public school system in our community. He's been tested and has been confirmed that he has learning disabilities. He was really struggling with reading and writing, and they were going to require a lot of writing this year. So I was really nervous about sending him. He is almost through the program. He has a couple weeks left, and we're seeing huge improvements. He's reading almost at grade level. Now he's doing 3rd grade spelling words. His writing has improved.
An example that changed my life is that I went and took the admissions test to Pikes Peak Community College about 3 months, probably about 6 months before I took the course. And at that time I scored really low on my English. I got 73 on reading and 56 on the grammar comprehension. And I took it actually 5 months after that I finished the course. I retook the admissions test, and I got a 93 on reading and a 73 on comprehension.
We thought that our son at the age of 17 had no hope, that it was too late to change, and we were proven wrong. My sincere advice to any parents, single or husband and wife, that is concerned about their son or daughter who has been failing in school, don't give up. Explore PACE. I recommend it with all of my heart and stand behind it 100%.
Certain signs often indicate a lifetime of learning problems. These problems mean difficulty in understanding new material at school and work, and cause limitations on personal development. A variety of behaviors can signal learning problems. Difficulty paying attention, trouble remembering instructions, difficulty sounding out words and reading, spelling errors when writing, struggles in comprehending what has been read, working slowly or complaining that a task is too hard, reversing letters and words, repeatedly making careless errors. These and other symptoms alert us to the probability of deeper learning problems. What are the causes? Inadequate instruction is one possibility. However, it is rarely the only cause for learning difficulties. Are other students learning successfully in the same environment? If the answer is yes, then poor instruction is not the cause. Could the cause be lack of motivation? Assessing an individual student's level of motivation is tricky. Many parents feel their child could take more interest in their studies, and this may be true. Years of discouragement can work against a student's desire to learn, but the resulting lack of motivation is seldom the reason they can't learn. Lack of motivation is most often the result of a learning problem, not the cause. What is the most common cause? The most common reason for a learning difficulty is a lack of underlying learning skills. These skills are the tools the student brings to each new learning experience. Why do some students master new material quickly and others struggle with it for hours? The difference is in the learning tools they bring to the task. The need for a full set of strong skills or learning tools can be illustrated this way. A guitarist is given a piece of music to play. If he fails to notice that a string is broken on his guitar, it doesn't matter how accomplished a player he might be or how well written the new music is. The piece simply cannot be played properly. He needs all 6 strings, or tools, to produce the right sound. The other 5 strings may be strong and tuned, but the one that is broken becomes the limit of his ability to produce music. As this illustration points out, one or more weak learning skills can sabotage the entire learning process. Students need a full, strong set of learning skills or tools to learn quickly and easily. Unfortunately, many students do not have a full, strong set of these learning skills. What are these underlying skills, and how do they impact learning? A look at the different components of learning will answer the question. The learning process begins with the gathering of sensory information by sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. The processing system does something with what is seen or heard. It works much like your computer processor. It attends to new information, analyzes it, links it with the past experience, and then sends orders to the motor system to respond. The response to the information that we have both received and processed may include actions such as running, writing, or speaking. Successful learning depends heavily on a strong, efficient processing system, particularly the active processing system. The active processing system is the mind's work center. It depends upon working memory and attention so that it can retain the incoming information until it is analyzed. It also calls on additional mental skills to work with or process the incoming information. For example, long-term memory is used to compare incoming information with past experiences. Visual processing skills are required to discriminate and analyze incoming visual information. Auditory processing skills analyze and process sound information that is needed to learn to read. Problem solving requires logic and reasoning skills, while listening and reading requires comprehension skills for understanding. This entire process is governed by a planning function. The strength of each individual mental skill and how efficiently they work together determines the student's ability to handle and process information. In other words, to learn. Every activity in life benefits from strong, effective, underlying learning skills. The PACE program is the most effective tool for identifying and building these essential skills in your child. Recent scientific research suggests that stimulating the mind with mental exercise causes brain cells to branch extensively. This branching causes millions of additional connections to form between cells. Arnold Scheibel, the former director of UCLA's Brain Research Institute, interprets this as getting a bigger memory board for your computer that allows you to do more things more quickly. This is the concept behind the PACE program. PACE provides you with powerful tools that target and train various processing skills, turning problems into progress.